There is an ancient Sanskrit sloga which goes as Paropaharam Bahanti Nadia, Paropaharam Duhanti Gaya, Paropakaram Phalanti Vriksha, Paropakaram Idam Shariram. Meaning, just as rivers flow for the benefit of giving water to others, just as cows give milk for the benefit of others, and trees bear fruit for the benefit of others, so too our body must be used to serve the larger good of mankind. Friends, this is a very ancient Sanskrit sloka which talks about the virtue of selfless service being the way to attain greater glory. Why am I talking this in a session on wealth? Did you know that giving can be a very powerful way to creating wealth as well? Let me tell you why. As people who have been fortunate to derive some benefit and some wealth, it's extremely important to have a giving mindset. And a giving mindset in itself will propel you to create greater wealth. Let me explain this with an example. Let us suppose you are earning a salary of say 20 lakhs per annum and you decide that you want to give 5% of that income, that is 1 lakh, to causes that are dear to you. It could be whatever, it could be in any form. Now let's say you are happy with your work and over the next 5 years you decide that you want to donate 2 lakhs or 2.5 lakhs, then your mind will automatically start working back and saying, if I need to give 2 lakhs, then at 5%, I need to have an earning at 40 lakhs. So your mind unconsciously starts working towards making it possible for you to have 40 lakhs in 5 years' time so that you are able to donate or do good to the extent of 2 lakhs. Many people believe wrongly, friends, that I will donate or I will do good when I am rich. It's actually the other way around. You will be rich if you do good today. And there is no small, large in this. It's a question of habit. Like in anything else, you start small, you have a percentage, and then as you go, you give it. Why does this happen? Because I think it's important for all our minds to believe that in a cause that's greater than ourselves. When our mind believes that the cause that we work for is larger than us, then the mind has greater abilities to tap and create greater wealth than we could have ever imagined. Now, how to plan your giving? There are a few points that I thought is important to discuss. There is no right amount or a right cause. Any cause that you care for is an important cause, and any amount, there is no big amount, small amount in this. Any amount that you care for is good enough to start with. The second point is, as you continue to do this year on year, you must look at some consistency of growth as well. Like I mentioned, if you start with 1 lakh, 5 years down, you must be prepared to do 2 lakhs and more and more and more as it goes. And that's the way your mind will also want you to progress. Third, do not just give money, give your time as well. Because when you do the social work, it's important to understand what your money is doing to people's life. The change that it's bringing to people's life is an important determinant for you to continue to do this process. Your mind will tell you that after learning this change, it wants to do more and therefore it will work to make you more wealthier. Fourth, like I said, no judgments. It can be religious, it can be social, it can be any cause that you think that you hold dear. And last but not the least, remember friends, when we leave this mortal world, we can't carry this money with you. It's better that we give a small amount of it when we are alive and kicking. And remember, our children also don't need this money. They are perfectly well off today. So remember to create a small plan of giving, and I can tell you that you're going to be more and more wealthy as you go along.